And just like that, summer has faded. A golden dream lost to time. It feels like 1 minute the leaves were changing colors, and then all of a sudden they were gone. Days were long and full of life and color, now to being woken up, greeted by the moon, and only to have what feels like a few short hours of daylight. We had our first snow recently, and it brought back so many memories of my childhood. The joy of going to bed with it snowing, and waking up to seeing white everywhere.
What is this stuff, even?
There's something so quiet and peaceful about a fresh snowfall. We woke up to our first snow. You know, I was a little concerned moving here, having been in Texas for so long, that I'd really struggle with the winters, but I am loving the cold. Like the cold on my face, being able to like breathe the cold air in that I haven't felt in so long. And I think because I grew up in Pennsylvania and this is what winters were like for me. I'm used to the snow and playing outside and the cold. I think, you know, we just get adapted to certain climates that we grew up in, and so I really enjoy the coldness of it, and I think the girls are loving playing outside in the snow too. And it's Haven's first snow. What do you think, Haven? Watching her sisters. Life is not without struggles here. Power outages are common. With the cold, inevitably comes sickness, and there have definitely been remnants of sickness scattered about our house lately. A cup of tea here, a throw-up bucket there, dishes unwashed, and kids getting way too much screen time. But do we avoid the hard things just so we can always be comfortable?
All right, come on.
Think of all that we would miss. All the ways that God is inviting us into deeper intimacy with Him. Good morning. It is, the sun is just coming up. I feel like it takes forever for the sun to come up now, but I feel like I'm just finally starting to feel better. Getting some breakfast going here. I'm making the girls some kasha this morning. This is a little different than what you get in America, like oatmeal. I'm gonna make some oatmeal because there's nothing like a hot bowl of oatmeal on a cold morning. Kasha is like this finely ground, it's almost like an oatmeal, like a hot cereal that the girls really like. You have had poo-poo? Okay, let's go change your poo-poo. So we're gonna try to attempt to get some things done today because I feel like I'm behind on a lot of house chores. So Thursdays end up being like a full kitchen day for me where I am in the kitchen cooking a lot because we usually have a gathering with another family on Thursday evening. Today I'm cooking up a bunch of stuff, and it's an extra special day because we celebrated Ruthie's 3rd birthday yesterday. So I'm gonna make a cake tonight to take with for that. What's going on down there? Hey. I'm making a birthday cake for Ruthie's birthday, and I actually have vanilla extract. My mom sent me this from the States. You cannot find actual vanilla extract here. We're making some icing, and I made some beets this morning so I can make some pink icing for the cake. Also, you know how you get big bags of powdered sugar in America? This is the biggest you can get here. So I have to use like a ton of these just to get enough. So I made a sourdough pumpkin bread and making a cake, and then I'm putting together a chicken pot pie soup at the moment. Okay, I feel like I'm finally back in the land of the living. I've been sick in bed for like 3 days with a fever. Didn't get to celebrate much of Brad's birthday. So there were lots of remnants of sickness around our house. Sayla was also not feeling very good. Throwing up, finally feeling better today. And I'm going to make a dessert, trying to keep it a secret. Okay, so I'm making this like layered chocolate pudding cake. This has kind of hardened because it cooled off, but it has chocolate pudding in it, and you can't get chocolate pudding packs here, so I made some homemade chocolate pudding. And then it has like a graham cracker crust, which I'm using like these graham cracker cookie type things, and I'm having to break it all up. And then I also need to make some homemade Cool Whip because you can't get Cool Whip here, which I think is basically just like a heavy cream that you whip and maybe put a little bit of sugar in it. We've already been living here 6 months, which is hard to believe, but I feel like I've recently hit a turning point. I've really started to love this place, the culture, its people, and just recognizing the uniqueness that the Lord has created in the Kyrgyz nation. But it took me realizing that I can either allow God to use this experience to grow me and make me more dependent upon Him, or I can just allow the days in life to go by, unaffected, unchanged, and just kind of live life longing for ease and comfort. Our lives take pruning in order to see fruit. Even a good tree will remain unfruitful unless it's pruned. Walking in the will of God for our lives doesn't mean that life will be without troubles. Often, it can actually mean the opposite. Life is different here, and that's okay. My life is held in His hands, and walking in the will of God is really the safest and most secure place that I can be.